Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. Young finds Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Outside Collins. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella with the bucket. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Harden. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Great hustle by KD. Staying competitive after the miss.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young against Harden. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that one drops for him.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Young looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young's running. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Outside Jordan. Harden outside. Good work there as it goes.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden the pass to Harris. Off target from outside. And it's the Hawks ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Bogdanovich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bogdanovich against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Collins against Durant. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Here's Williams. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here is Gallinari. Williams gets the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris, also Green out there, and it's Claxton in at the center. Now, here's Okongwu. Bucket is good. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dinwiddie outside. Out to Harris. Inside. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. And they pick up 2. The Hawks leading by 8. And we played through the first minute here in the second. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Releases from 15. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Here's Herter. Started by Green.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Irving's checked in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The pass to Capella. Harris against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Durant. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Collins. James Harden picking up that last basket. Capella finds Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. And yes, it's good. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Irving way outside. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Out to Harris. Irving dishes to Jordan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Young. He's got 12. Down low and stolen by Jordan. From 11 feet away, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Green.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. He's off on that one. Good D by Jordan. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And so it's the Atlanta. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 12 points. And that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for Atlanta, Leonard at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here is Young. He's got 12. Here's Capella, fouled in the active. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Herter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Shots good by Williams.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Pass to Irving. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Herter. He's covered by Irving. Herter passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
The 3 from Harden. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Irving. Shot from free throw range. Reddish grabs the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep, Williams. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Harden. Durant finds Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there. 5 points in the game.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Passes to Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Irving. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Williams against Harden. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Okongwu's now got 10 points. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Harden.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Harden against Williams. Now Okongwu. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Brown. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Trae Young. Back to Dinwiddie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
At the line for your Nets.
And he knocks down the first one. Brooklyn making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. Young dishes to Collins. Dinwiddie against Young. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Irving. He gets it in there.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. That one, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young up top, guarded by KD. On deep, Collins, rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nobody near Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Young against Dinwiddie. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Count it.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now, here is Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Luwawu subbed in for Harris. Here's Young, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Bogdanovich with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. To the left side wing. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort. Easy to see why they get it to Young here, not afraid to take the big shots.
Irving surveying the floor. That one goes in. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
And he commits the intentional foul. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Young nails them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And here's Harden. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. And it's sent back by Irving. Griffin kicks to Harden. No good. Good.
Top-notch play from Griffin. That was a bucket they needed.
Now, here is Young. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Griffin. It's good!
I love the play call, and Blake with the strength, but also the touch to dominate inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Young. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. From downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Irving can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Poked away. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. The feed now to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. 5 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is Harden. Kicks it to Durant. Green breaking loose. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lopez dishes to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lopez, no luck. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. KD's shot is good.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Shoots the three. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Nobody near Irving. Misses the three.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
That shot wide open. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving finds Durant over Middleton. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. He's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that does it for the first quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. At the elbow, it's Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Dinwiddie's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. Teague with the ball. Passes it to Portis. Over Griffin. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 5. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Pass to Harris. Launches it. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Portis. And here is Teague, and taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Claxton the pass to Brown. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times, and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Harden kicks to Irving. There's the dish to KD. DiVincenzo against Irving. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And here's KD for 3. Harden dishes to Durant. They kick it out to Green. And on the way from Irving for 3. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. KD passes to Harden. Makes it off the glass.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. For 3, Durant. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Let's go. And that one's good by Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 6.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Harden outside. Up top, Durant. Defended by Middleton. Over Middleton. And it's Durant missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Green leading the charge. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Near flawless execution for... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. One-on-one fast break. T kicks to Connaughton. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Tucker. Rebounded by the Nets. Now the pass to Claxton. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Outside Durant. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. KD against Middleton. Durant kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks leading by 3. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Harden finds Green. Outside for KD. Goes back up. Great D that time for Middleton.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Lets it go from deep, and that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And stolen by Portis. And Tucker has it in the corner. Down low. Outside Portis. Middleton the pass to Portis. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
High post Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Onto the Kumbo. No good. Nets trail by 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it again. Griffin finds Harris. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 6.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. He's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Teague against Dinwiddie. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. Over Teague. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Portis kicks it to Tucker. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant just inside the line. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. He feeds it to Tucker. Stolen by Durant. Irving for 3. Harden kicks to Green. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break. Milwaukee lets it go with a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
On up the court. Outside Portis. Tucker dishes to Holiday. Back to Tucker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. Outside for KD.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Tucker, the pass to Middleton. And stolen by Jordan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
KD finds Jordan. Here's Harden on the wing. Wide open. It goes straight through with the switch.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Holiday. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it down to Middleton. The 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. It's Harden with the drive. Jordan dishes to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from James Harden.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And Holiday, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by KD. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Middleton outside. Off target from three-point range. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And on the way from Irving for three. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And with
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise. With Trae Young.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Hunter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Yep, it counts.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Young outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on him.
And Young kicks to Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Second chance shot. Lopez with the steal. It's deflected. From 12 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter dishes to Collins. At the top of the key, Hunter. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
It's Giannis with the drive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Lopez with the block, and they're able to recover. Kept alive. The kick out to Young. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. .152 left to play here in the first. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bogdanovich against Antetokounmpo. Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Here's Teague. The pass to Middleton. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Gallinari. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Gallinari is healthy, He's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
T kicks to Connaughton. Passes to Portis. A shot off that time, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Herder, no good. And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's good, 2 points.
And Teague with no problem hitting from that spot on the floor. Really makes it look easy.
Outside Williams. Off target at the rim. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 4 to shoot.
A high number of Williams' points can come from the mid-range. The defense knows that. It's in the scouting report, but he still makes it happen.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Gallinari on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Here's Okongwu. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Up top, DiVincenzo. And stolen by Okongwu. An even 3-on-3 break. Williams' shot is off. So it's the Bucks now. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Okongwu. Williams with the ball. Now the feed to Okongwu. Misses from short range. And it's the Bucks on the break. A nice shot by Tucker.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
Williams looking around. The dish to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Gallinari wide open. Atlanta again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Teague. Over to the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Teague. Here's Portis. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams can't get it to go.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
The Hawks trailing. Okongwu, the pass to Herder. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Teague. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Collins dishes to Young. Over Holiday. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Now Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Young with no one around. A miss that time would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Young against DiVincenzo. Young passes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. A drive by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And Young, here we go. Count that one. Young's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block.
They get it back.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Collins. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Giannis inside.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closer. Over Middleton. And that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 5. Giannis inside. Defended by Young. Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Young outside. Outside Collins. Pass to Capella. Feeds it to Hunter. A 15-footer. And it's Capella missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. It's 2-on-1. All going up court. They need this one. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Young.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Teague surveying the D. Count it, good. Teague's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Here's Williams. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Bobby Portis.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. That's good from Williams. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Teague. That one goes. Just count it. Teague's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The pass to Portis. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. In the corner. Herter with it. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. Tucker finds DiVincenzo. Here's Nora. But they recover it. Portis, the pass to Nora. Doubled by Okongwu. To the inside. The kick out to T. The three-pointer no good. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 6. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter, just 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. That misses off the backboard. In the corner, Herder with it. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Middleton for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
To the paint. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Herder passes to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Middleton left side. Passes it to Portis. Back to Middleton. Takes the 3. Another miss by Middleton.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in.
Goodness! That was special. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Here's the 3. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Middleton with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Takes it down to Middleton. The 3. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Antetokounmpo.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Young against Holiday. From deep. Here's Young. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Young kicks to Gallinari. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Inside.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Gallinari with the steal. Bogdanovich left side. It's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Connaughton. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to... Coming right up, the Hawks taking on the Nets. For the Hawks, Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on. So the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Collins, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. KD's got the ball.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Back to Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Irving's shot is good.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Harden against Young. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Lets it go. They get it back.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Young looking it over. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Harden the pass to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Young outside. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Offensive rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Williams passes to Capella, and Dinwiddie over to help. Williams dishes to Reddish. No good there, and Brooklyn will come the other way. The drive by KD. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Here's Williams. Good. Nice job down low.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Dinwiddie outside. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Williams. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here's the fast break. And here's Harris from the arc. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And another shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 5. To the inside. Gallinari passes to Herter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Green with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up.
Such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger, the D has no chance there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he lobs it up.
Oh! Yikes! Look out below! That finish. Woo. And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Up again, and Durant is right there. KD's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams passes to Herter. Williams in the post, defended by Durant. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Williams. The Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Irving. over Reddish. A nice shot by Irving. He's got 6.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden with it. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Green dishes to Brown. Passes it to Claxton. 4 on the clock. And Griffin, here we go. And it goes down 2 points. And the Nets lead by 7.
And the aggressiveness of Griffin, always on the attack. Gotta love that tenacity.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie attacking. He gets it in there. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now off the inbound. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Young.
Shifty guard.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Chicago. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny, give us your take. The rebound. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in at the 4-man position. And that's an intentional foul. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Young against Harden. And Young kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. That three off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Right side, Collins. Young passes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Harden up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And Jordan has it in the corner. Harden outside. The pass to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. On its way from Young for 2. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
KD against Young. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Nets.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young against Dinwiddie. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 10. This one for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Kicks it to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 11. And it's Young. That time on the assistant Gallinari. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trae Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And Gallinari throws it down.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 15 points.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the back. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Snell in at the small forward position. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Dinwiddie finds Durant. His three-pointers off the mark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harris. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Harden, no good.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Nets leading by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. Back to Jordan. It's tipped. Bogdanovic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Now the Hawks moving it the other way, and the shot goes down. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And an intentional foul right there. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Young. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's Harden with the drive, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
The first free throw is good. Joe Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Young outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Here's Harden over Bogdanovic. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive. Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
And that's a gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. Bogdanovic against Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Harden surveying the D.
Oh! And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Harris against Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harden. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Stolen by Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 6.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Young, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Irving can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Capella. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Harden outside. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. Feeds to Jordan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Just 4 to shoot. Harden's shot is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
It's Durant on the wing. In the corner, it's Harris. Harden outside. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... There below is now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now here's Middleton. Down low. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Harden surveying the D. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. On the wing, Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here is Durant after Drew Holiday's score. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Giannis dishes to Holiday. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Middleton outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Durant. Knocks it loose. Green left side. 6 on the shot clock. Durant wide open. He fires. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Outside Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. KD leading the charge. No good from Irving. On offense here, the Bucks. For three, Middleton. Giannis with it. Now Green defending. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now here is Irving. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. The feed to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Tries again. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 5. Here's Durant. It's good.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant so good at keeping his balance even amidst getting knocked around.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bucks have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. PJ Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And there's the pass to Claxton. Harris against Antetokounmpo. Here's Griffin. Back to Harris. It's rebounded by Portis. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets trail by 5. Out to Harris from past the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They push it up 4 on 3. Deflects the pass. Pass to Connaughton for the 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Teague. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile. Total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Brown. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks leading by 5. From deep, Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Brown. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tips it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
There's the pass to Connaughton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Portis. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo against Harden. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Portis drives in. Takes a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brown the pass to Harden. Jordan inside. Working on Portis. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Milwaukee. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Tucker with the ball. Working on Green. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Dinwiddie with it. Right at the free throw line. They get the rebound on the wing Brown. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Portis. Here's Brown. Here's Jordan. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Portis. Pass to Tucker. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nets trail by 5. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Now here's Antetokounmpo with some arc. He takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Stolen by Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden can't hit. Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Middleton for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here's Harden. There's the dish to Irving. Out to KD. High post try. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Irving looking for an opening. And Harden wide open. He shoots. A second chance effort. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here is Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Out to KD. Taken away by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Harden. Looking to get it going. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Giannis. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Passes it to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Harden outside. The pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Giannis passes to Holiday. 1:15 left in the third. DiVincenzo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden the pass to KD. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6, and he gets it to go. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pass to Teague. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Joe Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 14. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harris. Durant's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Nets. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Bucks leading by 14. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Lopez right side. Irving against Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. A baseline J. Good.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving lays it up and banks it in.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Joe Harris. Now DiVincenzo. James Harden missing on the 3. Stolen by Harden. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Giannis. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. KD on the wing. To the inside. Another shot. No good from Jordan. Milwaukee leading by 12. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The open shot, KD, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. The three. And the Bucks miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Now here's Middleton following the shot by Kevin Durant. Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Jordan finds Durant. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Giannis. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now Young, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. And Young kicks to Capella. Young drives in, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Lopez up top. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Middleton. Shoots from the elbow. And that one goes long.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Young passes to Collins. Capella kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Count it. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Holiday. After the made shot from John Collins. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Lopez. Here's Giannis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Young. Tries it from 19. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
1:25 left in the first quarter. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tries again. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Young's shot is good. The Bucks trail. Here's Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Bucks leading by 3. Now Teague. Tucker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Hawks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Hunter with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Young, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. But they get it back. Lopez inside. Capella covering. Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jam. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Tipped away and stolen by Hunter. Collins with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Young pass to Hunter. Collins looking around. Capella dishes to Young.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Williams passes to Collins. Drops in the layup for two.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And to Kumbo. Good work defensively by Capella. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Teague can't hit. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovic dishes to Young. For the lead, Capella trying to free himself up. And Bogdanovic lays it in. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the game. And here is Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Portis. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Intercepted. Now the Bucks moving it up. Portis with it. And guarded by Capella. Portis can't get it to go. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
T kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Tucker. The kick out to T. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Outside Collins. Shoots the 3. Rebound Milwaukee.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Tucker. Count that one.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Young pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. It's stolen by T. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. Bogdanovic dishes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovic. Over Teague. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton, defended by Young. Good work there as it goes.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Now, here is Young. He kicks to Bogdanovic. From deep. Capella finds Bogdanovic. 4 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet, they get it again. Back to Young. Passes it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second basket.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Outside Teague. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hunter, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Portis in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Young against T. Shots good from Young. Young's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Hawks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Williams. Rejected by Teague. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. Lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Back to Herter. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To take the lead. Antetokounmpo. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Dishes to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Down low. The shot by Okongwu. No good. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis inside. Gallinari on him. Count the basket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Williams looking around. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Holiday against Williams. Cloak loose. And the call on. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. The three ball. Collins trying to break free. The Hawks again can't hit. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Six on the shot clock, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. The layup off target. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Young, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
He's a natural born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
And so Young nails them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez right side to the inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Pulls it from 20. Atlanta again missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he makes that one.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
The Hawks trail by 4. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Moves back up. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Collins. 3 on 3 to tie it up. Young, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Giannis passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The feed to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to to get a catch and shoot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have all.